Alrighty folks, it's time for a little update on my banana. And I'm pretty sure everyone has already seen what a banana plant look like, as well as banana rack. Pretty sure everyone eaten a banana already. But as far as the growing cycle of how it forms, this is my very first time truly seeing the full cycle of how the banana forms right over here. I've never seen this before. This is my first time seeing it, so I'm definitely a newbie at growing banana. So the unique thing about this though that I just found out while I was observing this is that when this bulb right here, guys, when it forms, that big bulb, this is where the baby banana will start growing and forming under these red petals. So this is very typical to some people, but for me, this is my very first time observing and seeing the full cycle going from the small little bulb and growing down and forming these tiny little fruitlet right here under the petal. And once these get a little bit bigger, these red petals right here that I've noticed, it'll just drop down and fall off. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Right here, this is the petal. That's natural rainwater from yesterday. Wondering if I should drink it. Nah, I'm not feeling adventurous today, guys. Maybe next time. But yeah, that's this is my very first successful flower right here that's beginning to form fruit for me. I'm hoping I can harvest it before the winter cold gets here, before freezing temperature will hit us. Now, as far as how do I take care of this banana? What kind of fertilizer do I use? How often do I water it? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't fertilize it, I don't water it. It's just something that that acts more like a companion tree for me. I grew these guys out more so as to be treated as companion tree, to give more shelter and protection to the main tree that I have over here, which are the mangoes and more mangoes. The only thing that I will say that I actually have done for these banana is that I put a lot of mulch, guys. A lot of mulch at the base of their tree. And I'm not really sure if you can confirm this, but I think there's some kind of chemical or some kind of enzyme in these roots, from the banana roots, because whatever it is that they're releasing, they break down these mulch really quickly. Like every 3 months, guys, every 3 months I have to just pile and pile more mulch onto them, and they just break them down like really quickly and start feeding these baby pups right over here. So that is just my one and only key trick that I can show you as far as growing banana. I don't use fertilizer, I don't even water them. That's all that I do. I pile like a bunch of mulch on there for them. And little update on the greenhouse situation. I finally put the tarp on, guys, so that I can do a little test run. It was really windy and gusty over the weekend, so it was the perfect time to put it on and test it out, see if the structure will hold, and if there's anything wrong with it, I can fix it now before we start getting like colder weather, more of freezing temperature. And so far, guys, everything works out. Well, not everything, almost everything works out perfectly the way that I wanted. The structure is holding on really strongly. No damages. but there is one small little issue, and I'm gonna show it to you guys here. You guys seeing this? Yeah, so it's not really, this is not what I want right here, for the water to be hold up like this. When it rains, it's supposed to, you know, kind of drip downward and not accumulate up here, because this is weighing down on this greenhouse right now, and if it keeps weighing it down, accumulating more, we're gonna run into a major issue. This thing's gonna collapse. Yeah, so we are definitely gonna have to resolve this issue as soon as we can. Yeah, I'm glad I put this on early, so at least now I know what kind of issues I'm having by doing this little test run. At least I can get this resolved instead of putting it all the way back until January. If this happens in the middle of January, yeah, all those guys are gonna be gone, because if this thing collapses, all those guys are gonna be gone. All of your investment down the drain, guys. And I believe somebody was asking me about this variety of papaya, and honestly, I do not know what kind of variety this is. I will tell you the story of how I got a hold of this plant. It was through a gentleman that I gave a couple of lychee and longan seedlings to. He was so excited to get those seedlings that, you know, he wanted to give me something back in return. And at the time, guys, to be honest with you, I didn't want to take this, because I've already had so many papaya growing in the back there. You know, I really didn't want to add on to something that I already have, so I wasn't going to take it. But he was so happy, and he felt kind of bad for not being able to give me anything in return. So I took this in more out of being, you know, being polite. I was just trying to be polite to him. And I took it home, and long and behold, guys, the rest is just history. It is truly a gem now. So what's the moral of the story? That life is truly like a box of chocolate, guys. And as cheesy as that may sound, I honestly believe that would wholeheartedly. You just never know what you're gonna end up getting. So just remember, kids, be kind, be polite, and the universe will return the full circle. Anyways, guys, I'm always rambling on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a small little banana update and the greenhouse. Till next time, take care.